Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to our second episode of our Daggerheart mini-series. I am the Red Sarkon. I'll be your storyteller this evening. Last we left off, so we can rush right back to where we left off. We got to see the group arrive in daybreak for the wedding. We got to meet each of the lovely individuals of the Blue Wardens, which is a heroic group that goes around. We got to find the story of what happened until about a year ago when the world started to change and the end of the Third Age happened. They made their way to a tavern called the Smiling Fool, where they got to meet the bartender, they got to meet the owner, and they got to meet the morning shift chef, which is a goblin of the nicest persuasion there could ever be. But they also learned that there were 3 cultists that had been spotted in the city from an old friend of Adriana's. They learned about the one male cultist that was seen at the Painted Lady, which is a house of ill repute. They were given 2 keys for their shared room, which just has 3 bunk beds, just so much room for activities. And they decided to explore the city. So we left off with them going downstairs to speak with Gresh and Elia, as they got to see a Clank setting up on stage to perform. So, as you guys come downstairs, you see that the people are starting to trickle in. Some of the tables have patrons with mugs already. The booths are filled up. The communal table is kind of free right now. But you see that the Clank has set up a stool and there's what looks to be lawyers' boxes around him. And he has one that he's kind of like, he nods at and he sits down and puts it on his lap. Excuse me. And then he'll take out another one and put it behind him. And he feeds in what looks to be one of those old calliope machines. And his kind of shoulders open up, his elbows, like the little joints open up, and he's using his body as a speaker. So you just feel the music kind of start to fill the room. But again, like I said, the music sounds much louder if you're in the taverns in the dining side than you are in the drinking side. But all of you have gathered downstairs. Do you still want to talk to Gresh? Do you want to talk to Elia?
Yeah, I want to talk to Gresh because we were wondering where the other Blue Wardens would be at in the city.
Mm-hmm.
But then you said there were some Blue Wardens in here.
Yep, there are a couple of Blue Wardens that are drinking.
Okay. Well, didn't Dudley want to speak to Gresh or no? Are we good?
I actually just wanted to get, the idea was for us to find my part of it was, I know that we were going to eventually wanted to go to the Painted Lady because that was our big lead. Mm-hmm. But it's also good to know where the other wardens are because they may have some kind of information.
Okay. Is Gresh talking to anybody this time? Storyteller?
No, Gresh is just finished pouring a beer and he kind of he sees you come down and he'll hold up his big flipper.
I'm just gonna walk up to him. Gresh, are all the Blue Wardens here?
No. There's a few of you. And he reaches down and pulls up a ledger, and you'll see that there's maybe 24 names written down. And there's check marks by those that have kind of signed in or picked up their room key.
Well, if they're not staying here, then they're obviously missing out. But where are they staying at?
Well, I wouldn't know. I know that this group is stationed here. The other group might be over at the estate and gardens. I think that's where the main group is staying. That's further up north by the artistic district, as it were.
No, so they're definitely missing out then.
Of course.
Any place that we need to see in town tonight, Gresh?
I mean, where do you want to go? Because if you're down for some drink, you could go to the Bumbling Bee. It's a meadery, one of the better places in town. It's where we got this one, and he kind of pats the the big old barrel with the meat with the bee burned into it. It's owned and operated by an orc woman named Hera. There is the Found and Lost Antiquities. It's a little shop owned by a fairy, an old hero named Thelish, I believe. And if you're looking for some things, you could always go to the Ashen Pig. It's a combination smithy and tannery that's owned by a pair of fraternal goblin twins named Goosh and Vlana.
Who owned the Found and Lost Antiquities?
A fairy hero named Thelish.
Well, I know where I want to go.
Well, I mean, I'm look at the rest. I look at the group. I mean, we could go ahead and take a look at this brewery that's there, this meadery, because that sounds like a popular place. Maybe we can find some more information, or we can just mosey on over to the Painted Lady. You know, inconspicuous like.
How does Gresh respond when he says the Painted Lady?
Doesn't care.
Okay.
It's obviously like people will go to the Painted Lady. It is the from what you understood of the tone of voice of the Infernus guard that you were talking to. The Painted Lady is the standard. It's for those of you that have been in Miami. It is like the Pink Pussycat or the bare necessities of brothels.
So it's not like the bad side of town.
Wow.
Like,
No.
Yeah.
it was less about the establishment and more of a like, you're going there? Like,
yeah.
Do we need to take precautions? So it looked like it would be obviously fine to go down that side of town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if I remember right from last session, part of our plan was to try and sort of like explore en route to the Painted Lady. So
yeah, I
are
thought
any
we were
of,
like debating on splitting up or not.
so are any of the? I mean, we could split up, but like,
I don't want to. I'm just gonna pat Dudley on the shoulder and like, I'm with you, boss. Where are we going?
I mean, to be honest, the more real estate that we cover, the better. So yeah, if there's anything on what is en route, Thresh, what is en route to the Painted Lady from here?
Of the three that I mentioned, probably the Ashen Pig.
Oh.
Okay. By the way, I know that this the guard that came in earlier was putting out these wanted posters. Have you any recollection of any of these three that he's been parading around?
People come and go. I pay attention to the regulars more than anything. New faces I tend to forget once they're gone.
How much would be like a tip? Like a remember us kind of tip, like because we got a handful of gold, bag full of gold. What is the ratio again for currency?
It's insignificant. Like unless I went down and started counting like coins, it doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm gonna just toss a couple coins to him then, and say, well, we appreciate the information, and remember us. Don't forget about us.
No, I mean, you're the only ones that look like you.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's gonna stand, I guess.
That is patently incorrect.
He's got a lot of twins.
Noted. You'll see the door open, and you'll all recognize a young recruit to the Blue Wardens. He's a half-elf, half-human, named Usnato Hemel. It's a nice little nod to some of our heritages here. But what does each of you know about Uznato?
Well, I don't know how to spell his name, but we're going to go with that.
Oh,
He's surprisingly competent.
surprisingly.
Yeah.
Well, he's young. He's a new recruit.
Yeah. I know that I call him Use because I'm never gonna remember his name. Never. It won't work in any kind of music.
Not at all.
It's just not.
He uses a trident instead of like a spear or a short sword.
Okay.
He has Fabio hair.
Perfect.
Glorious.
That trident is not actually something of his. You could tell that it is withered, like it's been battle tested.
Hand me down trident.
It's a hand me down trident.
Baby's first trident.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
Rick, did you say something about Uznato?
I'm actually about to say that Yusnato is actually afraid of Yusulkian. Just the large lizard makes him really nervous.
Yeah. He goes over to the table with the Blue Wardens and kind of starts gathering all the wardens. He does the same thing to your group. He kind of just motions for you to come over.
Grab up my tail. I'm gonna walk on over.
Right. Once everybody's there, he kind of lowers his voice. There's a problem over at the estate and gardens. The lieutenant would like to talk to all of you that are available, and he kind of just broadly gestures at everyone gathered there. I personally would make haste. Kylan usually doesn't like to pull rank, but things are rough, I think. Not allowed to say much more of that.
My friends, it seems that the choice of where we were going next has been taken from us.
Hemel, how many more stops do you have to make before you're done?
This is the last one. I came down from the estate and gardens in the north.
Good. Then we're the largest pack that they're going to see. Just turn to Cap.
I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We got to go.
Yeah. Kylan, just so all of you are aware, is one of the lieutenants for the Blue Wardens that is in line to replace Shahara. Yeah. Kylan, where's information on Kylan? Kylan is a male Qatari who kind of looks like Lionel from the Thundercats, like the old 1980s Thundercats, not one of the fucking new ones that makes him look like a
It had
doofus.
potential. Don't be rude.
My brain went Leomon from Digimon.
No. Like an actual cat character that matters.
Jeez.
Not your Pikachu.
Oh.
But the wardens all kind of down their drinks and go over, they pay for their stuff, and they just follow Uznato up to the estate and gardens.
I'm just gonna follow.
Yep.
Yeah. No, we just that would be the. We would probably be the last group. We'd be right behind everybody then at this point. If everybody's going.
Are we going the quickest way, or do me?
He's beelining, so.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, if you guys wanna meander, it's up to you.
No, I just didn't know if like, oh god, if they go that way, it's gonna take an extra 5 minutes. We can just go through here. No, this is fine. I'm just gonna follow along.
I don't know this place. Following whatever they do.
Yeah.
I don't know the place.
I don't know
The
where I'm
situation does
going.
seem
You
dire.
said make haste. Maybe I want to be the next lieutenant. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Running.
And as you travel to the north side of town, it is a gradual shift in the materials that are used for the buildings. There's a shift in just how clean the streets are, how clean the vendors appear, like street vendors. You start to see more guards, like more of the half lords, kind of meandering about, doing rounds. And when you come up on the Estate and Gardens Inn, it's a beautiful 2-story donut of a building. It is this round, kind of globe theater type of design. The center is the garden area. For the most part, it is a 30-foot wide donut around the 150-foot garden. Except for the foyer and kind of entryway is a 50-foot wide section. And you'll see that there's a ton of Blue Wardens hanging out. Like the whole group that came for the wedding, like everybody that was on your ship, everybody that was on the other corvette, and everybody that was on the galleon is pretty much accounted for, except for Kylan. Everybody knows that Kylan is in a private room, but no one has mentioned who he's with. And as the purveyors of the estate and gardens kind of motion for you to take a seat somewhere, you can enjoy the gardens outside where there are benches and tables. You can see that there are statues, and the statues, benches, and tables all form a geometric design if you were to look at it from the top. But just like the Colosseum, you also see that there's drapes. There's like leather drapes for heavy snow or rain. There's cloth drapes for just sunning and cutting down on the harsh summerness. But right as you guys are about to figure out where you want to wait for Kyron, you'll hear a door slam open from down the hall and a loud voice say, "And if that isn't you or your band of heroes, Kylan, I will find someone that is. I'll see myself out. Thank you." And everybody kind of just snaps their heads in that direction. And if you follow suit, you'll see a human, older, long gray hair with more white than gray, a thick, well trimmed, like well kept, very short beard, a bit of a scar going down the left side that doesn't. It looks like it would have been a deadlier wound if not for whatever intervention pulled him away from the cut. But dressed less like a warrior, more like a merchant. And he just shoulders his way through till he gets to the door and just fucking leaves with a harsh slam.
Real quick,
Yeah.
storyteller, before as he's moving out, is there any way that I could see as far as anything that stands out that what he's wearing? Maybe it's a sigil, maybe it's something on his actual like belt, maybe he's holding something.
Okay. Let's have you do the first roll of the night then.
Sure.
Woo-woo.
I
just want to stand in his way.
I'm not getting in his way. No, that I'm not doing.
Yeah.
Just one. Oh.
Excuse me. Yeah, make an instinct roll.
Well, instinct. What? I'm trying to. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I see it. +0. Ooh. I like that.
Yeah. So remember, it's
Wow,
2d12s,
okay,
and then you tell me the total and which one rolled higher between your hope and fear.
Yeah, which, I mean, this is great, but this is also something that I don't like because I'm rolling high right now. 22 with hope.
22 with hope. Okay, so you get a hope point for that. Yeah, you'll recognize a symbol, because you've seen it in almost everything that has an attachment to the wedding ceremony. As far as the vineyard is concerned, it is a house symbol for the Terrell family, which are co-owners of the Winter Vines and Ales company, that trade conglomerate that is the bride side of the situation. But what else do you notice as he's leaving the establishment?
Well, you said he's a merchant, so
He's holding representation of a merchant family.
Yeah, he's holding
And dressed like
representation of a merchant. I'm sorry.
And dressed like a merchant.
Yeah, dressed like a merchant. So that it's odd that a merchant would be carrying a rapier underneath his clothing.
Okay.
Because you can actually see the indentation of the hilt sticking out from above the belt. Which, interesting enough, he has it on his right side, so that means he's left-handed.
And after he leaves, you'll see the hand kind of grab the door frame, and an exasperated Kylan steps out, makes eye contact with a few of the Blue Wardens, and then he looks at your group. Dudley, come here, please. Bring your group with you.
Of course. How far? I just want to be able to whisper out to the group as we're going in. I go, oh, I mean, this guy, this may have to do something with cargo or ships at this point.
Isulka and wait here.
Yeah, it's a low rumble of a growl, like the ones the alligators make, where you see the bubbles on either side.
Yeah.
But you know he's acquiescing to your command.
Do I know anybody, like the guy that just took us up here, Hemmel?
Yeah, use Nato.
Use Nato. I'm gonna use. When we walk in, I want to tell him to just keep an eye out.
Oh yeah. I don't know for what, but yeah, sure.
I don't like it.
Okay. You see somebody hand him.
No.
Yeah, you see somebody hands him a little like skewer of what looks to be 3 thick meatballs, and they're like, here's some meat for your mouth. And he's like, oh guys, I don't like that. But they pull him aside. You can tell that he is like a step away from being bullied. But there's people that don't let it happen. But he is definitely the butt of some jokes.
Fuck him, I left him in charge.
He's surprisingly competent, though. We established that.
We have
Surprisingly competent.
So,
and he will poke them with his trident if they're not careful.
He sure will. He put a meatball on each of those points.
We established that last episode. There's no like rank structure, so I'm going inside. Y'all aren't. We're cool. You're not. You're gonna sit here and stand watch.
Yeah. Once you're inside the room and Kylan closes it, all the noise from outside vanishes. There's something about the room that makes you feel like this is definitely made for private conversations.
This town has some real good like understanding of acoustics.
But he motions to some chairs. And what is one thing that everybody notices about the room as you're taking your seat?
He hasn't really unpacked. All his stuff is like still put away. It's in his footlocker or whatever it is. He hasn't made himself comfortable yet.
He has been
He's
taking his
clearly been busy.
meals. Yeah, he's also been taking his meals here. There's like, dishes and cutlery and mugs and stuff.
Yep.
The furniture looks like it keeps being rearranged.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say the room feels a little bit claustrophobic because of that silence.
Okay.
Almost feels like you need to pop your ears.
Surprisingly, it's very scarce of wood. I mean, besides the seats, the chairs, everything else has been made as though it's been hammered in to surround the walls.
Yep. But yeah, it definitely looks like this table and the extra chairs are not part of the main set of furniture that's here. So it does fit with like everybody's been moving things around. Like this looks like it's been last minute kind of thing. But he sits down, and you notice that there's no chair at the head of the table. Like he just sits to one side with whoever's on that side, and he leans in close, lowers his voice, even though you know that there's no way somebody could hear the conversation here unless they were like at the door. He looks out at the group. I'm going to have to separate everyone into their respective little groups, little dynamics. The gentleman that was just in here screaming at me is Lando Greaves. He is a representative of the Terrell family holdings. Apparently, in the morning today, they've lost an entire wagon of goods. Stolen right under their noses. Mr. Greaves believes that our arrival is too much of a coincidence for the situation, and is threatening to endorse calling off the wedding because he considers us little more than pirates. So, I have some leads that I am distributing to the groups. I would like you and your group, Dudley, to handle one of those leads if you're so inclined.
Mm-hmm. Would you mind if I understand that you want to give us a particular lead. How much information do you have in general?
I have come to understand in the time since I was warned of the theft and my current meeting with Mr. Greaves that a wagon full of goods was stolen. I have been promised a manifest of the items that were in the boxes. I also have heard that there are cultists that have been seen in the town. And what else does he know?
What do you know?
And I don't have to tell you that this wedding means more than just the culmination of two lives. Like there's a lot riding on this wedding.
Are the cultists in any way associated with the robberies at this time?
I can't say one way or the other, but I wouldn't. There's too many coincidences working against us.
We have seen already some leads on the cultists.
All right. Excellent.
The guy that we saw, what was it? uh,
I don't know if we got a name.
Adriana's friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Adriana's friend.
He was one of the half lords, right?
Yep.
Yep.
The half lords are also looking for the cultists.
Mm.
We were able to gain some information through that.
So above table, the Blue Wardens came from the sea.
Mm-hmm. From across the ocean.
And it was pretty much just Blue Wardens and ship's crew.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Vineyard family, the Terrell family,
Mm-hmm.
they had a large procession of carts and caravans and wagons as well, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Then I want to point out to Kylan, it was pretty convenient that we came all by ourselves. They came through every hidey hole along the way, and it's our fault. It could have just easily been them that brought in through the cultists through the walls.
Correct.
So we got a few ship's crew that we could take a look at, or any of the hundreds, dozens, I don't know, that they brought in.
Correct. And I don't understand. I mean, I do understand why. There are people who don't want to see this wedding proceed. I don't know how to explain the racism behind it, but it's the easiest of the excuses that I can come up to. There's been a lot of chatter between the families of keeping it Furbolg centric.
Mm-hmm.
Asara's Astell's family is very Furbolg centric. They've never been trusting of Chahara and the fact that she's Fawn.
And all the while, the humans will do the same thing to me,
mm-hmm.
to him, to the Furbolg,
to me,
to the Fern, to the Fawn.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this is the as far as the industry that they're in, I mean, does lend itself to be under the risk of skullduggery, if you will. But I mean, where was their security? Did he ever talk about who he had with him in his caravan? I imagine he did not go unarmed.
Well, it wouldn't have been the half guard. What is it?
Or what have we been listening to? The Coin Sworn?
Yeah, could they have come in?
Or
have they already? Is that a newer presence? Because I know they're not as.
No,
were they here like the last time I was here?
They've been around. The Coin Sworn. He says Coin Sworn unfortunately have been prevalent in this side of the world. So, seeing that a new influx of Coin Sworn would have come with them is no surprise.
Okay. So it's possible them too as well.
Correct. The list.
Problem
Go ahead.
with the timeline. If they want to blame us,
Mhm.
we didn't arrive until later in the day.
Correct.
The wagon was lost in the morning.
Well, so the Blue Wardens have been arriving sporadically over the last week, right? We're the last to show up, but
No, the Blue Wardens were the last to show up. Period. The ground caravans have been showing up.
Right. We all came in as a fleet, essentially, right?
Yep.
okay.
So in
Sorry, I
the
thought
end,
we were coming in my bad.
this is just accusations.
Mhm.
And while it is good for us to try and get to the bottom of the accusations, there's no basis to it.
Find cultists, prove they work for the Terrell family, be forgiving, accepting, loving. tell them to shut the fuck up and the marriage works. Win-win.
Sounds easy
I
enough.
don't have to say it in so many words, but yeah, I take it we need to get the proof first. I mean,
I'm
Yeah.
less concerned with the proof and more concerned with returning the goods. Proof comes after.
Okay.
Returning the goods is the priority right now.
Excellent.
okay. Well, then if that's what you need, then we're all happy. I'm more than happy to assist in that endeavor if everybody else is.
I have other groups that I can send looking for proof. I trust you and your group, Dudley, to do the heavy lifting, as it were.
As usual. But we're used to it.
Yeah, and he'll point
Right, Bob?
to he'll
I
point
slap
to
Bob.
to Jira and to Adriana. It's like, do your group has the two largest people?
Yes. Yes, we technically have the largest people, yes.
Technically, I
So you're
know-
saying we're the most intimidating.
He nods. By a long shot.
Well, sir, as far as for the leads itself, what information do you have as far as where we can start looking, if you have it, that kind of information?
There were immediately after finding out what was taken, I asked some of the half-lords that I still have connections with if anybody had left the city. 3 wagons left the city today in the span of our arrival and this meeting that we've just had. 2 were set to travel south to the Icelands. 1 was set to go to Verity, to return to Verity, the capital.
What was in the cart that they stole?
I still haven't been given a manifest, so I can't tell you exactly. But if it has Lando Greaves up in arms as he has been, I can only assume that it is something very valuable to the Terrell family and to Estelle's family.
Mm-hmm.
I have a contact that might be able to help with that.
All right. I trust you and your group to handle the situation with discretion, Mr. Kang, please.
Of course. Our lips are sealed. Also, as far as the half-lords that you were reaching out to, was one of them by chance Kirsten Yover?
I was going to. I haven't spoken to them in some time, so I don't exactly know where we stand with each other. Do you want to pull on that connection for yourself?
Just mention Adriana.
Right. Yeah.
Real
I
good
mean,
friends.
they go way back.
So way back, I forgot their name already.
I trust you to take whatever avenues you want to take. If you have a better connection with them than I do, then by all means.
Understood. Well, I know that you got a lot of work to do and a lot of talking to do with the other group.
Yes, I need to speak to the next group, and he will stand at that.
I curtsy and then I walk out. I'm like, all right.
And you hear him call in another group.
Can't hear you. I got to open the door first. So I'll open the door.
Yeah, no, no.
Everybody's still alive. I was like, man, we're gonna hear a fireball or
We're not,
Yeah, no. Once you like open the door, he'll escort you out, and he'll call in the next group, and you'll see them go in. But once the door closes, you don't hear anything from inside.
Is the brothel there?
Can I try to hear something? No, like,
Bob, could you I don't think I've ever asked this before, but if you just like tear a piece off, could it be that you could still hear or see from that piece?
That is certainly an interesting question. I wonder if tearing off a piece of your eye wouldn't hinder your sight.
I mean, yes, it would be from 200 to 199.
We should conduct experiments. Brings out a dagger.
Well, I mean, you could do that to yourself in the downtime, I guess. But for now, I was just wanting to know if you happen to have tried that yet, but guess not.
If you can go into spy mode, just a little here.
Yeah, just literally goes foot and just starts cutting pieces of himself off and just leaving them in places.
He's so tiny, there'll be nothing left.
Nothing.
It's certainly an interesting idea.
No, or it's more like you have several. It's like you're looking at several TVs at once, and it's just different locations, and you're trying to focus in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can't tell what's going on anywhere really because it's just so much like overwhelming
much.
information.
So much input. Yeah. But the camera will follow your group out as you come back into the main foyer of the estate and gardens. And there's easily 4 dozen Blue Wardens left out here, intermingling in the foyer or out in the actual gardens.
So,
I mean, go ahead.
then let us go and begin trailing our clues. I would rather try and have something that we can actually track, but urban tracking, I guess, works.
This one have some idea as to a possible lead. This one knows a person. And the word person comes out a little strained. Whom might be at the moment, or at least last this one was aware, involved in customs and such, and thus might have some insight as to the contents of the wagon.
I mean,
Yeah, then we
That's
can know
something.
if we need to chase wagons out of the city or if we can just stay in the city and find
Can
it.
also help with. Yeah, it can also help with depending on what they did take or what could have been taken. It could have been that tells us then where possibly they're trying to sell it.
So yeah, I'm gonna use the well-connected for Stinky Bill, who is also a fungrel.
Yep.
However,
So
However, Stinky Bill has a bit of a individualistic streak. Does not partake of the colony as he should. Well, usually Stinky Bill would be a lanky, tall, very like frondous fungrel. They give it a name. How could be useful? They could be useful by working in customs. And one fact from the following list: they're always in a great deal of trouble. Yeah, Stinky Bill is problematic.
He's a stinky
What does he
guy.
smell like?
Very well, actually. Stinky Bill smells really good because he like wears a lot of like flowery stuff. So
The mushroom wears perfume?
It's Axe body spray.
Axe body spray.
Yeah.
he just smells like gasoline. All these different scents he just sprayed on himself, and it just combined to. Yeah.
Last you heard of Stinky Bill, he was down in the docks. He was working for one of the dock masters, whether it was in the north or the south, you don't remember. But given his penchant for gambling and getting into trouble because of it, you would imagine the southern one might be a better fit for Stinky Bill.
I share this with my crew.
Yeah, and south it is. Keep your nose peeled, guys.
What if I don't have a nose?
Yeah, that is a good question. You don't smell anything?
But not with a nose.
Yeah, you idiot.
It's with your holes. Your holes.
The exchange
Faceted.
of materials with the outside world does happen through several orifices throughout my body.
The frequency with which we discuss Sticky Bob's holes
It's science. We need to know
very
these.
high.
It's fascinating, actually. It's fascinating.
Yeah.
You make your way down to the southern docks, and you get to the Port Authority. And one of the dock workers is like, "Yeah, I don't know no Stinky Bill, but I know who can help you." And they'll take you to the dockmaster's office, and you'll see behind the desk is a clank, weathered, more wood than metal. There's barnacles instead of like jewelry. One eye is always kind of almost shut, like in a glare, and the other one does kind of close and open. But he stands up and he holds out his hand. He's like, "Hey, what can I do for you?"
Greetings. We are here to inquire after one of my compatriots. Perhaps you might have heard of him. His name is Bill.
Oh, Willie?
I am not aware of him calling himself Willie.
Well, the only fungal we got down here is what's his name? And he pulls out a ledger and he goes, "Oh yeah, no, his original name was Bill. Yeah, you're right. I apologize for my confusion. We started calling him One Eye Willie because he has that one big eye at the top.
Yes,
and he kind of looks like a dick.
That's yeah.
That tracks.
that does fit the description.
Yeah. I didn't name him, but everybody here just saw this tall, lanky fungal with a mushroom head, and they were like, "That's a dick."
I'm sure that the fact that he has managed to set himself apart in yet another way, and you can sense some annoyance from from Sticky Bob.
Yeah, this guy all right.
Yet another way to make himself apart. He will probably be delighted at the fact.
Let me take you over to him, and he grabs this wide-brimmed hat with a feather sticking straight out of it. Very musketeer kind of hat. And then he puts on a high visibility tunic, just this bright fucking yellow with this red threading. And he goes, "All right, follow me." And he just starts waddling.
I'm gonna waddle with him,
and he'll take you to what smells of low tide, and you see just a barrage of dead fish and garbage, and just like Sticky Bob said, it's this lanky, big old mushroom top of a fungal who's just like, grab something, he's like, and then just hold it to himself, and you see it start to become part of him.
I approach him. Salutations, Bill.
He looks down at you. Bob.
Yes, I am also delighted to see you again.
What has
See, I'm
brought
trying
this
this new
one
thing called
here?
sarcasm.
It does not work for you. What has brought this one here to me?
This one is in search of information regarding a certain wagon.
This one should go speak to a carpenter then. And he grabs something else and puts it to another part of his body.
He's your friend?
Is he
No.
eating it? Like I've been hanging out with Bob. Is he storing it or is he consuming the?
Or is it the smell like how dogs do, where they just rub themselves into whatever they find?
Like the area smells god awful, but there is this little pinprick of potpourri that will occasionally like waft into your nose, but otherwise it's fucking shit and dead fish, fucking trash. And they're both not bothered by it.
Azrael looks at his party members. And
Yeah.
he needs someone to confide in. And he hasn't decided who, if he wants to confide to anybody, so he looks at Isilgan. We decided to come here instead of going to the brothel. I am uncertain that it was the right idea.
There's another low
We need
rumble.
a shower before we go to the brothel.
This is what I've come to, right? I've got to talk to the alligator.
Yeah, but Bill just kind of motions. This one will find there are no wagons here.
Evidently. This one is afraid. This one must insist in asking for your aid in this matter. There was a particular wagon that left the city belonging to a particular merchant. And we were hoping as a group, as this affects more than just this one, that Bill would have some information on the matter.
Yeah, come on, Willie.
Considering that Bill engages in certain activities
You're
in
not.
which wagons tend to be lost.
Jira doesn't understand why he suddenly has the feeling that like 8 eyes have turned in his direction. Because Bill hasn't changed. You know that Bob will actually like move his jack-o'-lantern face just to make it easier on you. Bill doesn't have the same composure.
Does Bill have a face?
No.
No.
I
No,
don't think so.
it's just there's just nodules here and there,
he's just
and
a
there's
mushroom head.
things sticking out of him in different states of decomposure.
No.
But he reaches down and he pulls out what looks to be this wine bottle. He goes, "The best I can offer this one, given the little amount of time this one has allotted."
Bob reaches out, grabs the wine box.
Yeah.
And absorbs it to his chest.
Didn't know it was a compartment, but sure.
This one is thankful for the aid.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't say this no more.
Yeah, it doesn't move. Like it just. This one is welcome.
All right. Bob just starts walking away.
Yeah. He doesn't move.
I hand
like his
I hand
body.
one of the I palm one of the hairballs from Isildur, and I toss it at this guy. I go, I think you'll probably enjoy this, and just keep going. I'm just
The mushroom body doesn't move in any direction, but its arm extends out towards it, and it just grabs it and puts it on his thigh, and it starts to become part of him.
This one would
There you
like
go.
to apologize to Adriana for not taking the suggestion of splitting the party more seriously.
Listen, fuck me, I guess. Fuck my drag.
Cultists?
Yes. We've all made mistakes before. Let's just get the hell out of here.
So I'm the wine that he gave you. Terrell family?
It is winter vines and ales.
Does it have any markings on it, like a date, any kind of engraving, maybe besides the company?
It looks like there was something attached behind the label, because there's a groove where like something would have pulled the label, part of the label up. So it looks like maybe a letter was jammed into the label or placed there before the label was placed.
Like you're saying that it's like bulged out. You're saying, or okay,
Yeah, it's a little
when we
raised.
have walked away a suitable distance, Bob will unstick the label and remove the letter.
Oh, there's no letter. It just
There's no letter.
It just feels like there's. It looks like there's a raised, like something was attached.
Understood.
Problem here being that Killen didn't have a manifest, so we don't know if this bottle might have been one of the ones from the missing thing.
If I was trying to get somebody to join my cult, giving them alcohol would do it.
That would be a cult that I could join.
Not the dragon cult, though. We hate those guys.
I hate those guys.
Because like they were the cultists of the guy of the dragon that we just killed, right?
Yeah.
Right. The not Deathwing.
Yes.
The not Deathwing.
Yeah.
Timu Deathwing.
Yeah, cult. Yeah, we know about the cult of the scales just by the little information they've given us so far.
Right. So I have a thing that lets me track fairly easily.
Yeah.
Would that work if we were to go to the place where the wagon went missing from?
With the wine bottle and the location, yeah.
Cause all right, look. By the way, guys, I got.
Ooh, look, he's got cards.
You got
So they got
cards on it?
have cards like in my
He's got
hand.
cards.
Get fancy.
I've got.
My cards are good.
I've got gifted tracker.
Ooh.
Nice.
For those of us following along at home.
Yeah.
Let me show it to the camera real quick here.
Yeah.
Sure.
The art on the cards are really good too.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, they're really nice. So I have gifted tracker.
Mhm.
If I spend 1 hope, or rather, I can spend any number of hope, and I get to ask the GM a question from the following list. What direction did they go? How long ago did they pass through? What were they doing in this location? How many of them were there? Secondarily, when I encountered creatures that I've tracked in this way, I gain +1 to evade them.
Correct.
Evasion with them, right? So I can get a direction and begin tracking them to see which way the wagon was taken. But this still does not get us to the brothel, so I don't know if that's what we want to do.
We're gonna visit the brothel before we start tracking the wagon.
Do we want to split up?
How do we smell?
You guys weren't in the pit with Bob, so
Cool.
you have secondary garbage smell.
Do we smell brothel appropriate or get the fuck out of my brothel appropriate?
You don't know until you get there.
I imagine it depends
Either
on the
way,
question.
I can probably take one person faster than everybody else walking if I fly.
You've never let me fly. Fly me. Can't pick
I could.
You want to?
Thinking about
Cost you
raises his arms.
stress?
Uppies?
Not pick me up.
Uppies. You're gonna guess uppies.
Uppies.
I feel like it would only cause me a stress if I take Jira, because everybody else is tiny. Yeah, compared to me.
No.
Anytime
Anytime you carry somebody, it's always stress. By the way.
All right.
So
the mushroom weighs 5 pounds.
I know, for real.
A lot of
It's
mushrooms. By the way.
awkward.
Yep.
5 pounds. It's
yeah.
I 100% see Sticky Bob doing the Superman.
Oh, absolutely.
100%.
That's how
I
he
guess
lays.
Sticky Bob is surprisingly dense.
Up to you guys if you want to go to the brothel and see about the cultists.
Boss.
Sorry, I had an issue with the audio. I couldn't hear anything.
Oh,
The last 10 seconds. That's why I had a panic look on my face.
Are you
Like,
okay?
what's
Are you
going
okay
on?
now?
Talking about Air Bob.
I can hear you guys
and
now.
okay.
Sucks to be you, man. That was gold. It was
Yeah.
just like
I
exposition.
bet you guys solved the mystery.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
guys figured out who
100%.
they were,
Backstory.
the location that we had to go to.
Yeah.
Sticky
So
Bob cried. Jiro won an Oscar.
yeah.
Mhm.
So what's his name? Azray has an ability to track the wagon, and everybody wants to go to the brothel.
I mean, yes.
So
I mean that the idea was to go to the brothel. The last thing I heard was that we have secondhand smell, which should be enough if we happen to just, trudge through the city, and then if we need to find whatever oil, if you guys want to smell better, we could just find oil on some kind of essential oil to put on.
So I was suggesting the brothel because that was like the only real lead we had. But he can actually track where the cart goes. So if we want to track the cart, or do
Well,
we want to figure out who might be the cultist? But we don't know if the cultist has anything to do with the cart, and the cart is a job.
I mean, this comes to a point that Adriana did bring up a point before about splitting the party, and how everybody said that that's actually, we should revisit that idea. So why don't we revisit that idea?
I will say that I again dislike the idea of splitting the party with me not going to the brothel. Like, this is still a thing. Like, now I have to go track. But for the good of the group, I will go track a cart while everyone goes and drinks with whores.
I suggest we all go to the brothel first, and then we
Yeah,
can track.
Yeah,
I
we can
feel
do
like
that.
either we're gonna
I
get
don't see the
information or
reasons why we
not.
can't do both together.
So Sticky Bob mentioned last episode he might know somebody at the brothel, but is that kind of ex-nayed now because
Yes.
he
I
met
think-
the guy at the stock?
because Stinky Bill had took up his I know a guy ability.
I didn't know if it was
It's a great ability for syndicate rogues because you always have an insider. It's a good use if you were just gonna track the wagon like you were told to do. But
Yeah.
you will not have that ability at the brothel.
I said we go do the cart because the cart, either one of them is going to be a yes, we have a lead, or no. That doesn't mean the cult has anything to do with what we as the wardens have been tasked to do.
I can also just piggyback off of Jira and just say that I imagine the painted lady would be a lot more active as the night comes. So maybe tracking the cart while there's still daylight would probably be beneficial. That's
All right.
just
Yeah, I mean that works for me.
Then
Yeah.
we'll take as to the painted lady.
and then you guys can hang out and the painted lady while we do what we can
Bring
to get
you
some
along with
information.
us. It's happening today, boss. It's
Oh,
happening today.
Okay.
All right, so we
Okay.
we wander to where the cart was.
You can see that there's a bunch of coins sworn. Most of them are just sitting around. A few of them are playing cards. There's only one that's really kind of like standing at attention, keeping an eye out. And when he sees your group coming, he's the one that actually like kind of gets the ball rolling as far as like pointing you out to people. Until somebody at the card game gets bothered and slams his cards down, comes over, pulls up his breeches, trying to make himself look as important as possible.
Mm.
What are you all doing around here, huh?
I'm just gonna walk right up to him, and I'm gonna hold out my hand to shake his hand.
As he does that, I'm gonna go ahead and just say, I think me and Jira got this. Well, you guys take a look at the whole, what we can get from, what information you can get from the cart, from what we have.
Okay.
Yes. Good morrow. I imagine it would be rude for us not to introduce ourselves. I'll just start walking with Jira. And I'll do the same thing.
If you try to walk past him, he is going to snap his fingers, and all the coin sworn are going to stand at attention.
If you walk past him?
If you walk past him,
I'm not walking past him.
the coin sworn will get involved.
So from where we are, can we see where the carts and stuff were or are?
There's a bunch of carts, yeah.
So we're gonna have to walk past him at a certain point. Right now, just me and Dudley up there, and I'm looking real friendly.
I would like to make a scene though.
Make a scene.
Yeah. Go ahead and spend 3 of my hope to temporarily distract the target in close range, which would be this gentleman we just met.
Correct.
That would give a -2 penalty to the difficulty. Essentially, I'm making this more of a grandiose intro. Bringing in the drum, shaking my tail that has a bell on it, on the end of it. Just
so I'm aware. Is this Dudley making a distraction so Azrae can get past him?
That is correct.
All right.
We worked long enough for you to know that I'm going to do some
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Regardless of what is happening, the moment anyone moves past him, you are engaging coin sworn. I will warn you that.
What if I stealth?
Oh.
Like try and hide in the distraction that he's causing.
Yeah, that's the idea, right? Is to
You can try, sure.
Yeah.
Roll your agility.
I am going to make a stealthy approach, and I am actually going to spend a hope to activate light on my feet, which gives me benefits on stealth.
Yep.
Will's
Right.
like, you guys are so dumb.
All right, so that's going to be a 13, 15, 17 with hope.
17 with hope.
Do we know if the distraction went through first?
Oh, he's distracted. Sure.
Well,
Can I assist in this?
would it work? Would it work for more than, because it just says temporarily? Oh, it only says a target, not targets within close range.
But I can look
I
like
can
a
spread my
real
wings out.
real quick.
Yeah.
Rev,
Yep.
how many storyteller? How many experiences am I allowed to use on a single action? Is it just one?
If they fit, they each cost a hope to use.
Well, I'm going to use the 2 hope that I gained from last session to assist Dudley with pick on someone your own size and intimidating presence.
Just
So
making as much of a scene as possible.
I'm trying. I'm still got my arm out, but I want to like kind of stand up more straight and look a little bit more swole to assist with like, hey, don't look at what my friends are doing. I'm obviously the biggest threat.
Sure.
And everyone should look at me.
Okay. So, as go ahead and roll your presence and add your 2 experiences to that.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
So the dice roll is 5 with fear.
Okay.
That'll bring that up to a 9 with fear.
Okay. So I'm gonna automatically. I'm not gonna bank that fear. I'm gonna use it immediately. And all of the coin sworn are now going to react to your attempts to get past them, and they're all going to brandish weapons.
Well,
So he's distracted by you, Dudley, but everybody else now considers you brigands.
How many of them?
There's 3 dozen, give or take, around the whole area.
hey, we mean, excuse me, we mean no harm. We're just, as you can tell, we're the Blue Wardens that have just come in for.
Oh, he's
for the wedding.
enthralled by your topic of conversation. Like he is staring right at you. Everybody else though is now moving to encircle you.
Yeah. Could you please
No.
do a favor?
Hey.
I mean, as you can tell, we're just having a conversation, and it looks like your guys are a little jumpy. If you can just hold them off for a moment.
Swishes a little blue kilt.
Yeah, he's more concerned with just like paying attention to what you're saying. You've distracted him. He's like, yeah, no, you're right. They are fascinating.
So just double checking, 17 was not sufficient?
Oh, 17 is sufficient. You can get out.
Okay.
But they are.
That means I do gain a hope, right?
Yeah. Whenever you roll with hope, you get a hope.
I thought it was only success. Okay.
No.
All right. So
Did you roll with hope or with fear?
with hope, I rolled a what did I say? 17.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever is the higher die is what you get.
So now that I as I am picturing this scene, right? The 4 of them have now gotten surrounded by these people.
Mm-hmm.
As Isukian and I kind of out the back.
Correct.
And we are making our way over to where the wagons are.
Okay.
Do you guys have anything you want to do, or do I take this scene where I start tracking?
Well, whatever distraction I'm doing to the head guardsman here, to the head coinsmore, I'm going to go ahead and just stop it, obviously, because now he's paying attention. Everybody's paying attention to us, just so that he can actually, comprehend what I'm about to say, which is, hey, we just came to introduce ourselves. I don't know what all of this fanfare is about. I mean, we don't need to brandish metal here.
No, you need to leave. You did some voodoo to me, and I don't like that.
Voodoo.
Yeah, you could have come in here and been civil, introduced yourself correctly, but you came up here and used some hero powers on me. That ain't the way we do things in the Coinsworn. Back the fuck up.
All right, let's fucking go.
No, I mean, I just want to glance because I want to make sure that I see that I see them already on their way over to the path of where the cart was.
You've got to roll to see if you can spot them. They hid.
They hid?
Make an instinct roll. They rolled stealth, so they fucking.
No, I got you.
However, Rurik wants to describe how he disappeared from this conversation.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Coinsworn.
No,
you said
no.
they hid. I was like, no.
I am being respectful of Rurik's NB, so I am using they them for them.
No, gotcha.
So, 100% Azure, this noise starts happening, crowd starts forming, Jira's being huge, and get close to the ground and between people's legs, the Sukian and I out the back where no one is paying attention. And we are making our way over to where the carts are. And as we're walking over there, right, I'm taking a look at not just the carts, I'm looking for a missing cart, I'm looking for carts that have been taken away. I'm looking for all sorts of individual things. So in addition to using my gifted tracker, right, where I'm going to get that question about where the missing cart went, I'd like to see if I can do, what is it in this game? Instinct to perceive what's going on, to in general get an idea of what's been going on in the camp over the last couple hours.
Okay, I don't know if that'll be instinct.
So it says perceive. right? Instinct has perceive, sense.
Yeah. So those are the examples.
Oh, it could be analyzed from knowledge.
because it could be a knowledge roll because you're analyzing something. You're trying to comprehend what's been happening. So I think it would be knowledge more than instinct.
Okay.
What was your roll to stealth?
17.
All right. Did Dudley beat 17?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I got a 9. I got a 9 with hope.
Okay. So at least you get a hope out of that. But Asray and then Isukian are gone.
We're doing our job, okay?
Yeah. Well.
No,
we won't
absolutely.
bother- Yeah. Me and my compatriot here will bother you no more. I mean, I didn't realize having a jovial, having fun with the drum and introducing ourselves was hero work. But by all means, we will back up.
No, I've dealt with your kind before. Back the fuck up.
Nobody likes bards, dude. I don't know. I'll get it.
Yeah. Well, can't say it was a pleasure. And then I just turn. Well,
can't say I like your ass.
But
if you leave, are you leaving Azray and Silkion by themselves?
I'm not
don't know
going
where they
very
are.
far, but I will get out of their fucking personal space so we can talk.
Yeah. I would wait till we're at a distance where they are, because I imagine that they're staring at us now as we're walking away.
Yeah. He's actually ordered the card game to be put away, and he's got them working in actual like patrols.
Does Az have the bounty? Who's got the bounty paper so we can look like we're doing something?
Oh, I mean, one of us
we
does.
can sit here and stay here and look at us, but we're not doing anything while Az is working.
Was it not Sticky Bob?
It's probably Sticky Bob.
Yeah.
Sticky Bob opens an orifice and pulls out the...
just whap it a couple times because to get whatever
it's fine.
whatever secretion is on this.
It's a dry orifice.
Yeah, as Azray and Isukin have kind of taken advantage of the kerfuffle that happened, you notice that there's a little section where the carts are not equidistant. Like there's a lot of ordered stacking or parking as far as the carts are concerned. They're kind of offset so that if one is here, one isn't directly behind it, but it's just off and off so that you can get to unload this one, and then you have access to the train, and you can still remove things from the other one. So they're kind of offset. They're catty-cornered. But there's a section where there's two right next to each other.
So something was moved there recently.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go ahead and make that knowledge check. I'm going to spend a hope to use Isulkian's experience of Vigilant so we can look together.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that ain't great. So that's 9 with fear.
Okay, I will take my extra fear. So between the two of you,
essentially, real quick, now that we're with the carts, we're staying close to the carts, so it's easier for us to stay. Essentially, trying to keep the carts between us and the guards and whatnot as we search around.
Yeah, I'm keeping in mind your 17 to hide, and I'm also giving them disadvantage. So,
well, we're at a distance now where they can still see us, so I imagine they're still focused on us.
Mm-hmm.
Because we caused fuck shit, so he's wanting to make sure that we don't cause any more.
Yeah, there's a group that's just eyeballing you, and their weapons are still in hand.
Can we see their patrols though?
Yeah. There's nothing there. Like
I didn't know there's like at any point they just like turn a corner and go down a block. Or
there is a portion where they're behind the carts.
Okay.
But yeah, otherwise you can see them once they come out and they start their rotation again. But there's 2 groups of 3 that are constantly trying to be flanking each other.
Good. We can see if they notice as.
But yeah, they're especially the guy that you tried to bamboozle. Like he has his sword sheath, but he's got his hand on it, like it's resting on it. The 6 other guys with him all have their weapons drawn. They're looking, yeah, like they're looking for an excuse. Like they're ready to jump. They're froggy, and
Cap, I'm gonna punch him in the face first. You just know that. When this all goes sideways, I'm gonna punch him in the face first.
This one seldom feels this way, but this one feels it would greatly enjoy causing them to cease functioning.
Mm-hmm. Who knows?
They
Maybe
deserve
we
it.
punch him really, really hard. The other coin sworn sellsword asses will just go to the bank. They'll find something else to do.
yep.
But he's getting punched in the face real hard.
I mean, I want to stay within distance for a while, but I can't stay here forever, guys. I know that we have I believe he made it successfully. I don't know how much longer he has, nor can we stay here. So I don't. Do you guys want to wait until we hear commotion, or should we? Like, it's really up to this
I'm
point. Because
waiting
while we're
till
doing
I
is
hear
standing
commotion.
here.
I'm not
Yeah,
leaving
I'm either
him by
gonna wait
himself.
until he comes out, completed
Correct.
his little side mission,
Mm-hmm.
or they notice him and I go fuck shit up, or
Yep.
we can leave Bob here to watch, and then we can turn the corner. But I'm not going without ass.
Correct.
Good. That was a test.
I
No, the
passed.
fuck it was.
And I want to see what the guards do when I say I passed.
Yeah. But Azrae, you and Isukian kind of look around, and there's nothing that really tells you what direction the cart was taken.
Well, so the last thing I'm gonna do finally, right? Like I did my insight roll, and the last thing actually burned the hope for gifted tracker, so that I just automatically know where it went.
But yeah, it's the one thing that I will give you is that this looks like it's been covered up.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I don't have a direction. I don't have anything from gifted tracker for that.
Gifted tracker, yeah, you can see that it goes to the gate, to the main gate.
Okay. All right.
From-
So once I get that little bit,
Yeah.
I essentially go out the backside of the camp and run around and do an end round to come around.
Okay. Do you want to use the 17 or do you want to roll again?
Let's fucking go ahead and roll again.
All right. That's what I like to hear, because I'm gonna get my fear token ready.
So that is going to be a 15 with hope.
Okay. So you get a hope for that. But it is lower, so I'm okay with that.
Crackly with lightning, Raph. See what happens if you roll that.
Ride the light.
Let him go. We were safe.
Yeah.
And you made him roll again.
What's Isukian? What's Azrae's evasion?
So my evasion is a 13.
Okay.
Base. I did just use gifted tracker, so I don't know if it'll count for, like, these were people in the area that I was tracking. If that gives me a +1.
No, they weren't.
Okay.
So you'll take 3 points of damage.
Someone shot me? Wait a second.
Yep. It
Hold on a
wasn't.
second.
It wasn't lethal. It was a rubber-tipped crossbow bolt.
As I was saying, I'm not going until it's go time.
Mm-hmm.
3 points of damage.
Yep.
For my own personal entertainment to continue using abilities, can I instead mark a stress and raise my evasion by a d4?
Yeah.
Or I see it coming?
He's like, sure. It's
Yeah.
not gonna stop what I roll.
No, it might. It might.
So that puts me at a 17 because I rolled a 4.
Yeah, 17 will actually protect you.
So it was like
the +1 wasn't enough, but a 4 is definitely enough.
I was like, guys.
We got one, and you can hear the footfalls chasing you.
But I'm gone.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you're leaving, but they're chasing. They chase you for like half a block, and then somebody's like, "Hey, the wagons," and they turn back.
You know, it's no wonder they got a wagon stolen from them. They're really fucking bad at their jobs.
I mean, they are. They're stormtroopers.
Canonically, we're done.
We could, but we heard that though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like we're used to him running in and running out. Like I'm waiting until
Like you will
it's go
see
time.
a trio kind of run off in a direction, and then they'll come back. So they've either killed Azrae and Isokian, or they let him go.
Yeah, that was too quick.
All three.
That
were
was
not
way
on
too
walk
quick
back.
to think. That was way too quick.
You're not killing them without losing at least 2 of your own guys.
Yeah.
So
But you guys will meet up again.
yeah, I make my way around, you know.
Making my way downtown.
So
Told you he was alive.
when I come back around, right?
Mhm.
It's that very stereotypical cinematic scene of like the rogue scout like coming back into the group from the wrong side of things. First thing first. They are terrible guards. I don't know who would pay them to do this job. The wagon that was taken out of the city, though.
Oh,
Do you think you could track it outside the city?
I
There's
have
3.
a direction. Well, it's to the main gate. I have a direction. I can track, but this now becomes a longer tracking, and they have They have many hours head start. Like I have a hope because I chose to do that roll, right? That's why I did the roll. I
Mhm.
could get to the gate and continue tracking using gifted tracker,
Correct.
but we're chasing something that's got a couple of hours
Hours
head
ahead
start
of
on
us.
us. Yeah, and I'm the only one that's mounted.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a carriage or a big horse. Like I don't know how a lizard rides a horse. Okay, there's the tail thing is like a tiefling. How do they sit in a chair? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
These are the important questions, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming I can
Creatively.
ride a horse because the game says doesn't say I can't. But
You ride a camel, and that way there's somewhere for your tail to go.
exactly.
Maybe there's like
but-
special saddles with a dip in the back.
Yeah. It's just like elevated, so my tail's supported.
I mean, I never use. I don't normally use a chair. I just hang from somewhere, so that helps. But
Monkey business.
Monkey
yeah.
business.
But let's be realistic in the situation. They've had several hours, and if it led to the main gate and it goes out from the main gate, chances are wherever that is going is going to lead us away from whatever may be happening here. So
The carriage went. The cart went. We don't
Mhm.
know if the cargo went with the cart.
yeah, that's also true.
We just know the wheels went.
But considering the amount of coins, well, we're out of distance that they can hear us, right? Because we're
Yeah.
just talking to each other.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of coin sworn that's here, because you said 36 storyteller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're
amount of
protecting the
coin-
area.
Yeah, just that area of that specific area.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite a bit for just this small area. You didn't find anything else while you were there?
Only the place where the cart was before, but they've covered it up.
Pause. Above table. Why would there be 12 coinsworn here doing what? They're guarding carts. Is all the carts have a bunch of cargo in it or not? Because it sounds like they're guarding a taxi stop,
Yeah.
and I'm like, none of you guys are
It's
cabbies.
and it's
What are
3
you doing?
dozen. So that's
Yeah.
36.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Some
just
of
standing
the
around
some
looking
of
at
the
carts.
wagons still look like there's boxes in them. Yeah, so you don't know what's full and what's empty.
So what I understand is that this is what they're guarding is the wagon train from the Trail family, the Tierlof family.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I imagine, right? And this is just like, you know, the military mindset of mine, right? Someone broke in,
Yeah,
and
you all
now
fucked up.
everyone is punished and has to like fire watch the
Yeah.
air. Even though the thing is already gone, they have all now been punished and have to go sweep puddles in the rain.
Everybody's got
That's
hunker down.
that's an easy jump to make.
No, that means we'll experience less of them.
So the cart left, but the actual items most likely are still here.
Well, that's
I
what it was.
imagine. Oh,
No,
I
go ahead.
imagine a house of ill repute would probably have. Would be a good spot to find some information regarding where these items could be. So to the brothel, and then just start walking. Just
Did your super tracker eyes tell if the tracks were deep enough to still have cargo or not?
That's a good question.
Before we do or do not leave the city.
Well, actually, before we do that, we do know that at least one bottle of wine that was on that cart
Exactly.
is off that cart. So like the rest of the cargo being there is not entirely, unreasonable. So Chu,
Mhm.
was the tracks heavy? Did it look like it was still laden when it made its way to the main gate?
Yeah, storyteller, are you telling us to get the fuck out of the city or not?
Hard to tell with the concrete.
Fair. Okay.
ooh.
All right. Roman roads,
It's
fuckers.
hard to read.
All
It's
right.
nice
So,
cobblestone and
to the
concrete.
to the brothel. Let's go.
Yeah, to
Yeah.
the brothel. To the
Let's go
lady
find
that
it.
is painted.
Let's go find a
we-
cultist to torture.
Okay.
I mean, interrogate. Ask questions. Be nice
We
too.
wanted to go to the brothel anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, go ahead. It's just the same. It's a good place as any to find that we could probably hear or probably find some information regarding the items that were stolen. So
Because otherwise, it's get horses by chance, like a roll of a dice, figure out if they're going north or south from the main gate. Because one went north, two went south, or vice versa.
yeah, one lantern by land and 2 by sea.
Mhm. When you get to the Painted Lady, it is a 3-story building. The windows all look like they have this very thick velvet kind of blood red curtain, except for the one next to the door that just kind of lets you see the inside foyer of the building. But sitting outside in what is very clearly this well-to-do ensemble, sleeveless, however, you will see the dress shirt, the vest, the jacket, all of it is sleeveless. The nice pants, no shoes, but there is this gorilla of a simia bouncer that's standing outside, just arms crossed, looking around.
I'll just go ahead and walk up to the and in true introduction fashion, from one simia to another, I will just small rivet to the chest. Just walking up to him.
He tilts his head at you. Are you quite all right?
And I stop and I realize, oh, maybe he does not know custom. Just put my hands down. Like,
Probably raised by humans.
I want to know this guy so bad.
I
I just like I've been here before. Have I been to the Painted Lady before?
Up to you.
No,
Have you been to the Painted Lady before?
no, but I want to know if I know this guy or not. He's a big gorilla.
Yeah, he's like almost 7 feet tall.
Mm,
Big boy.
Yep. And he's like 5 feet wide.
5 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a brick wall. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, obviously I can't see inside because he's covering it with his massive body.
No,
So-
you can see inside. There's
Okay.
there's what looks to be these two regal looking couches, like the ornate Tudor style with like the big orb kind of portraiture circle in the center. But there's a counter that looks to come up to standard human waist, and standing on it in this beautiful flowery belle of the ball kind of southern belle style, just a black, red, and yellow dress, is a fairy, and her wings just kind of catch the candlelight from inside and also appear to be red and yellow as they glimmer. But he just kind of holds his hand up to the group. Are all of you coming inside, or is this a one-off?
No, we heard that this is. We just came here from our ship, and we're told that this was a very popular place, a popular establishment to come into.
Excellent.
Is it not?
Those are all true.
is this like a bar, restaurant, brothel, or is this
Nope,
like
this is-
I didn't know if it was. Okay.
This is brothel.
This is a brothel.
This is just brothel.
Yeah, this is not the kitty cat ranch or whatever this fuck is called in Nevada. This is like, hey, you want some sex work? We got sex work.
So it's just Magilla Gorilla and the fairy, right?
The fairy's inside, yes.
Maybe we just ask. Do you know the guy? What happened? I don't know.
Wait, are you saying this out loud? 'Cause
No,
I'm just like,
no.
I'm about to say, I was just like, wait, what?
I was like, I don't know. I just want to fight the gorilla.
I mean, if you're gonna pay for it, you could fight the gorilla. I mean, I don't think he's gonna
I
say
don't
no
want
to
to
that.
sort of fight with the
I don't
gorilla.
think he's gonna.
He is 5 feet wide.
He is 5 foot
I
wide.
don't want to start the fight. I just
Yeah.
will willingly have a kaiju battle. That's fine.
Oh man, and I'll play the music in the background, but
Mhm.
still, yeah, all 5 of us, if we're just, oh, forgive me, 6 of us, if pets are allowed.
It usually depends on the girl, so worst case for now, you just have to leave your alligator in the foyer. I don't want to insult it.
Good call.
Of course, no, I appreciate I appreciate that. Thank you. So I just start walking in. Oh, by the way, forgive my manners. One sent me to another Dudley King.
He still holds out his hand to you. He's like, there's still the matter of the entrance fee.
Okay. And I started looking for a sign, see if there's anything that says. I guess I'm just gonna go by whatever arbitrary number the bouncer tells me. I guess.
Yep.
Do a handful of gold and see if he takes his hand away.
It's just a handful. Just reach in.
If you mark off your handful of gold, he will take it and he will open the door for you.
Oh,
But
How many handfuls of gold do you have?
That is a good question.
I have a handful.
Everybody starts off with one handful of gold.
Same. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Well, we can make money. Me and Angel we can make money. We can fight.
I mean, I can make some money on my end. Yeah, I'll just go back to the bar and just start playing.
Pay for all of us, right?
The handful will pay for all of you to enter. Yes.
Oh.
I look back at everybody. I go, "You all owe me, including you, Bob."
This one does not possess genitals. Why would this one possibly to pay to enter this establishment?
There's so much more to life than that.
Yeah, he's like, you don't have to pay. You can stay outside if you'd like.
Conversations can be had.
I can bring out a stool for you if you'd like to sit down. I don't know how many Fun Grow work, but I know that sometimes they will sit and chat.
So,
Bob
Sticky
likes to
Bob,
watch.
what you do is, just like you made face, you make genitals.
What?
Or
Just like that?
or
Just
don't.
Don't. This is
Just a bunch of. Never mind.
I get it. We're going in a brothel and all, but we don't have to go down that route.
Look, man, mall rats.
This one also has no idea what genitals look like.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
That's
we
not on me.
did call your friend a dick, so we could start with that.
Huh. Sculpt Bill.
No, just start walking in. Just walk.
When you walk inside, is Bob going, or is he gonna stay outside with the bouncer?
I mean, it's already paid for. Bob's going.
Okay.
Bob is gonna. This is a learning experience for Bob.
Once you're inside, you will smell the sweet and kind of very aromatic scents of flowers and essential oils and potpourri. It smells almost divine compared to how bad Bob stinks.
Do we all stink as well?
By association, yes, but
Yeah, we hang out with Bob way too much.
yeah. The fairy does a nice little curtsy when you enter. Hello. Are all of you going to be doing a group thing? Or will you be looking for individual entertainment?
Just holding my
He
tail.
looks out this afternoon.
Azray and Isukion get behind Dudley, and we're like, I did sneaky stuff. You do whatever this is now. I don't. I was raised by Isukion in a desert. I don't need to deal with any of this.
I think the best case is to with no pun intended, divide and conquer with trying to.
And you won't get distracted?
Me? When was the last time I start thinking, when was the last time we went to a brothel?
Any of you.
Yeah, she steeples her fingers and she goes, and what is the limits of your expenses that you're looking to donate, as it were?
How much for just good conversation?
You've paid to come inside, so you can have a conversation with me for nothing else.
Okay, good. Actually,
she's the only one in the room.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not your.
Is there? Well, since if we can have this conversation, is there quieter place to talk then for this conversation?
Oh, this is one of the quieter rooms.
But it literally sees outside. It literally sees the open door.
No, the door's closed. The window and the window is uncurtained.
Mongo's over there.
Yeah.
Bro, did you please say that loud enough so that it can be like, all right, we're having our fight now. We're having the fight right outside. No, if that's the case, then yeah. Actually, Bob and I, if I can have those papers. Yeah. We're actually, I imagine you heard this morning probably from your other previous patrons that that a wagon may have been raided. That was raided this morning.
I did not. Thank you for sharing that information with me.
Is there any way that I can try to sense if she's
lying to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe the best trait for that would probably be knowledge.
Knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I rolled 2 3s.
Okay, so that's a critical. So you get a hope.
Nice.
So even if it was instinct, that's still.
Yeah. I figured that would be instinct considering it's sensing, but
yeah. She's not lying to you. You have actually given her a bit of information she did not have.
Oh, okay. I can see that you're.
And what is something that you pick up from her body language at that?
What I pick up is that it doesn't, even though this is new information that had happened today, this is not something that this is not I imagine she hears that as though this is not something that, but even though this doesn't happen very often, things like this happen all the time here.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense of, if it's not a carriage, it's someone being mugged outside of the steps, things like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I take it that this is new to you, but that's kind of the reason. That's the reason why we're here. We're
you'll find nothing to steal here if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, you're more of, I imagine these walls have heard many things, and a lot of rumors probably. Really, what I'm trying to find is a few, more information. I mean, you took my money, and so I'm hoping that we can extend this conversation a little bit further.
Just before you go on, just because I want to know what they might add to this scene. While Dudley is talking to the fairy, what is one thing that catches everybody's attention from this foyer to the brothel? And I'm gonna say this out loud. The only reason I'm asking is because of Ray, because I know they've got some fucking kinky shit in the back of their mind that they've been dying to ask about.
No.
No?
I'm not asking no kinky shit.
Okay.
I was actually thinking of glitter.
All right. That's incredibly tame for you.
Yeah. I was thinking of glitter because I was like, damn, they must really have a bunch of glitter every fucking where if there's fairies.
I'm proud of you for not being as depraved as I thought you were going to be. So you're going to go with glitter?
Yeah.
All right. So you notice that there's a bunch of glitter everywhere.
The herpes of the crafting world.
Correct.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah. What is one thing that everybody else notices while Dudley's locked in this conversation?
I have a thing, but I need you to tell me if this is too much.
All right, let's go, bro.
So I imagine that there's like a space, right? This is a sitting room where people sit and they talk and whatnot. So I imagine there's a space with like things that people have left behind or things that they read. I want to say that on the table of reading stuff, they left information about like this cult. Not necessarily who it was, right? But like we know that they've been here.
Like a pamphlet?
But, like, they left a copy of the Watchtower or whatever. For other patrons to read in future things.
Okay.
But I fully accept that could be like a derailing of your own clue investigation.
Pick one of your dice, hope or fear.
Hope.
Okay. Roll that.
Mhm.
And don't tell me what you get. I'm gonna-
Okay.
I'm gonna roll my own d12. Okay.
Shenanigans are afoot.
Right,
Yep.
shenanigans. I am here for shenanigans.
Do you think that you rolled higher or lower than me? And if you are correct, there is a pamphlet buried in the accoutrement of papers.
I'm gonna say I think I rolled higher.
Okay. What did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. Almost. I rolled a 7. So there is a pamphlet there. But what did Jira and Bob find?
Are there other, sex workers here, or is it just the fairy?
In this foyer, it's just a fairy.
Yeah, in the foyer, it's just a fairy.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll take a second. Jira, go ahead.
The paintings that are up in this foyer are very well done. And absolutely just the lewdest acts are being portrayed. So while it is
Kama Sutra.
like it's got a nice gold filigree, frame, and it's art, and it's just gloriousness being displayed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see like a Tennessee handbag on the corner.
Yep. It's like Cleveland Steamer.
Yeah. Like beautifully done. Like it's like
obviously.
Jackson Pollock-esque.
Oh yeah,
Obviously, yeah.
I bet it is Jackson Pollock-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Cleveland Steamer, yeah.
There it is.
Flogging the Marlin is right in the middle.
Yeah.
You just see
You
it.
have to. It's a great display piece.
Yep. Bob, you got something?
Bob is looking around for whatever is the most stealable and valuable in this room.
On the glitter. There's so
Because
much I've never noticed.
The fact that he was charged, although indirectly, to enter here does not sit right with him, and he wants to pay Dudley back.
Okay.
So
I mean,
At least
he's,
someone's thinking
Coin
about that.
purse right there.
Someone's thinking
given the, because I don't know, would Bob be able to see colors? Like, would he be able to see art?
yes, absolutely.
Okay. Because I was gonna be like the largest painting, which would probably be the most expensive one, is the Cleveland Steamer one. It is 3 feet by 5 feet.
Well, he's more looking for stuff that he can pocket, put up his sleeve. It's stuff that he can be
into his
sticky with.
orifice, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that right up there.
But as you're searching for something to make up for your coins, and Dudley is in the middle of a conversation, what does the pamphlet say to you, Azrae?
So Azrae's reading it, and it is absolutely like apocalypse cult. Like this new freedom is not what it should be. Very like low key. Avengers 1 Loki. Like you're meant to be ruled. The fact that you're trying to have freedom is what's causing you to be sad now.
Armor
Type
yourself in
vibes.
scales of oppression.
But how much information are you willing to give me?
It says their entire plan, secret
Right,
location,
like
hideout.
I mean,
yes,
yeah,
we meet on Wednesday nights at the park.
Exactly.
What would a pamphlet have for you that you would want to leave in a brothel? Think about it that way.
So for me, right, and now that I'm thinking about this, I'm putting my DM hat on.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's a cult. It's illegal. So it has to have like a riddle or a puzzle that you need to work out.
Yeah.
To figure out where the meeting is at. Which means I give that to Dudley.
As I'm talking, he just hands me a pamphlet. I'm like, oh.
His little tail. This is mine for later.
I look at it. I'm like, this is definitely important. This is also outside of my wheelhouse.
Mhm.
Here you go.
Jira can solve it. Yo.
Yep.
While Asher is not like he's not dumb, right? He's got a
Oh, no.
he's got a 0 in knowledge, but
Mhm.
it's just not his thing.
Yeah.
Presence, by the way, for those of you who are curious, presence is Azrae's not thing, which is why
Yeah.
he's not talking to the fairy.
Yeah.
He was raised by wolves.
I took
or rather,
pluses because my
lizards.
charisma is like a 0. I took like all those experiences and stuff. Still didn't fucking out.
So, but yeah, like I read through it. Azrae low-key is kind of fascinated with the idea of people who worship dragons
Mhm.
as a dragon person and a dragon rider.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, the conversation goes back and forth. You're handed this folded piece of paper by Ashray as you're talking. And she looks at it, she's like, "Oh, I thought I threw that away."
Yeah. I realized that you get a regular that comes in here, and I start describing.
Don't get caught with that.
Yeah. That's what I
We
wanted to
confiscated
ask,
it.
because this is something that we're confiscating, because that is the idea. We're actually looking for a group for this group, and 3 of them are we're in particular are of our interest, and one of them just happens to be coming to your establishment on a regular basis, from what we hear.
Was.
Oh, so you know who I'm talking about.
I know who you are talking about. Yes, who we're talking about. Past tense.
You wouldn't have a name for this John?
Oh, we don't ask names. That's why I haven't introduced myself or introduced the nice gentleman outside. Names don't exist here.
Well, when was the last time you met this mysterious stranger then?
2 nights ago when we killed him.
That's what I was about to say. Like he's dead.
Okay.
He tried to get too close to one of our ladies, and there are rules here.
good for him.
Yep.
Take the bounty, give it to her. You should get your reward.
Oh no. His life isn't worth anything to us.
I like you.
I imagine then that the remains have been since discarded elsewhere.
I believe there's a rather crude fun grill in the docks that has tended to it.
And I looked directly at Bob. I looked.
Fucking Bill!
We gotta ask more questions to people.
Was he alone in this? I imagine he was alone then.
The expired gentleman, yes.
Mm-hmm. So you don't have any of his personal possessions, nothing that he had on him?
We have his gold because it was donated at the time of his untimely death. But everything else we gave to the nice fun grill. And I use nice very loosely.
Yeah, I imagine
it occurs to me that that's probably how he got the bottle of wine.
It's all coming together.
Well, with one of the possessions, did it happen to be, and then a box, an actual wine case or a wine box?
He had a wine bottle with him.
Did it have a letter with it?
I don't know if it was with it. I know that he did have some kind of scroll with him.
And you wouldn't have partake in looking into that scroll before being discarded, or do you still have it? Maybe.
I would never look at somebody else's belongings, but for the right price, a facsimile could be redrawn for you.
I give her just like a Jira-sized handful of
Yeah,
gold.
if you mark off your handful,
I will mark any information on that dastardly group that he could be a part of.
Yeah.
It'd be greatly appreciated.
She goes over and you see her kind of stab a walking stick into one side of the desk, and a panel will open up and there's like a dish, like a gold dish there. Just
I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna kind of like nod. It's like this is obviously must be a religious custom.
Yep. And she does kind of do a little karate, like a little slow karate chop. Your donation has been accepted to the cause. And she hands you a written, like she just writes it out real quickly and hands it to you. And I think this is a good spot to call it for tonight. So if you guys want to look on Roll20, I believe that I can show this to you.
All right.
So you should have under handouts.
Ooh. Yeah, it just popped up.
There you go. So thank you guys for coming back for episode 2. 2 more episodes to go. I would have liked to have tested the combat out tonight.
You said 36 people.
Yeah,
that
you said
wasn't wasn't the combat you were going to get into. So
it was Stinky Bill. Stinky Bill was gonna be.
I thought that was gonna be a fight.
No,
I
It
thought
was the gorilla.
gonna be
It was
a fight.
definitely the gorilla.
yeah, for sure the gorilla. The gorilla's a solo.
I wanted it.
But
I wanted it.
No, man, he's got a fantastic name, bro. You can't kill that guy.
I love how Stinky Bob is just like, yeah. Just start walking.
I have learned new cultural traditions.
Right? But as always, I want to give you guys a chance to plug whatever you're into. So we'll start with the most succinct of us. Ray, are you up to anything? Can people find you online if you want to be found?
No.
Perfect. Julio, what are you up to? Where can people find you online if you want to be found?
Also no.
Also no. Rurik, what are you up to? Where can people find you online if you want to be found?
Man, I'm a disaster at this. You know that.
Yeah.
So like,
You can say no.
I've
We'll
got-
move on.
no, man, you're allowing me to plug myself. Are you kidding me? So all right, so let's see.
Yeah.
Mr. Wolfhammer is on my socials, so that's TikTok, that's Patreon, that's YouTube.
Mhm.
No Guard Press is on Drive-Thru RPG, which has one published and one more coming. I am Rurik Wolfhammer on Backstage and Casting Call Club. If you're looking for a voice actor, and I think that's it. Like in case that was. Oh, and look out because very soon I might actually have a public like a thing that I did voice acting, like an audio drama.
Okay.
I was I was cast as Apollo in an audio drama.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. Sway, what are you up to? Where can you find you online if you want to be found?
I'm Sway, and you can find me at sway.fm everywhere I want to be.
Okay. And Kenny, what are you up to? Where can people find you online if you want to be found?
You can find me as Mr. Underscore, with the underscore in between each word on all social media. If you want to see me die by hornets, you can find me on Arc Raiders under Mr. Underscore as well.
Mhm.
And if you want to see me play as different characters from all the way from a bird to a monkey and all in between, you can find me here on the Ravnos Archon channel.
Excellent. And as always, I want to thank you guys, the audience, for coming along with us on the ride. I hope that you're having a good time. And if you've never been here before, just know that we take mental health on the channel very seriously. So we always end with a little kind of message of hope. And if you feel like you need any kind of help, please know that there are people out there who want to help you. If you're watching in Twitch chat live right now, there are phone numbers going up in our Twitch chat. If you're watching on YouTube later, they'll be in the description box below. But just know that there are people out there who want to help you. And if you're not in the United States where our healthcare is going to shit, you can always go to findthehelpline.com to find the resources in your area, or if for some reason RFK has destroyed one of these other avenues that we have, always go to that website. It will help you find someone that can help you just talk it out, or help you get back on the footing that you need to get back on to kind of get into the right headspace. But thank you guys for being a part of this. As always, fuck Donald Trump, fuck ICE, free Palestine, and protect adults. And I think, unless I missed anything, we will see you next week. Everybody, bye. Be safe.